Let's spend the weekend together.
Oh my god, this camera. Sorry. So I just tidied the apartment and also unloaded the dishwasher, reloaded it. Still shedding a hell lot. And then my room right now is a mess and it's been like that for 2 weeks and I can just feel like my head is just I want it clean. So that's because right now I am selling out a bunch of stuff, so it's just laying on our guest bed. And then I'm also in the midst of packing away all of my summer clothes. So there's just a bunch of stuff in there and it's a mess, but I'm really the worst at keeping a tidy space. I am meeting my friend Lærke at this new place called Bar Vitrine. I don't know. It's a wine bar, but I managed to find their cook on Instagram and it looks like they also make dinner or like small dishes. So we will also have some dinner together and just catch up. We have not seen each other since in the beginning of September. So we are definitely in need of a girlfriend catch up. And I really like our friendship. She reached out to me on TikTok saying that she just liked my vibe and she really thought that we would be great friends. And if I wanted to go on a first friend date with her, and I said yes. And then we had a first friend date. It was so cute and we just vibed really well. So we've been friends ever since. We just don't see each other nearly enough, but I don't feel like I've seen any of my friends enough. But I guess that's just part of adult life, sadly. So, dinner ready, and I'm wearing my new cute top. And I think it's so stunning. I actually found it a bit hard to style it. Sometimes you have like this idea, but the pants or the jeans I want to style them with, they're not clean. Need to wash them. But now, so I found these pants. They're like silk. I think they're silk from Vietnam. The sales associate told us they were made of silk, but the quality is so bad. So I doubt it. Let's go for dinner. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning right now. It's almost 9 a.m. I had such a great evening yesterday with my friend, and the wine place that we visited also had some food, and it seemed like it was kind of some sort of Indian fusion. Really, really good and really strong flavors, and it went insanely well with the wine he recommended us, which was this red nature wine. Really good. Such a great experience, and it was really nice to see my friend again. But now I am going out to meet my dad for breakfast. We're going to a local cafe that's in my area. That's why it's local.
called Alice, and it's such a cozy place, and they make a really good rye bread granola, and I have been trying to make my kind of like spin on it. I have made miso granola before, so I have been testing a miso rye bread granola at home, but I just can't get it right. So I'll try and get their breakfast ball, like their granola ball, and see if I can kind of pinpoint what I am doing wrong, because the one they have is so good. But I have to be there in 9 minutes, so I think we should just head out and get started with a really lovely Saturday. Had breakfast with my dad and it was so good. I had the yogurt ball with their rye bread granola. Theirs is just more caramelized, it feels like, than mine. So maybe they put more honey in or sugar. I don't know. But right now I'm going to an Asian supermarket that's just down the street from here because I need to restock on some miso and then I'll make the granola at home. I am back home and I brought some morning buns for Jonas. He decided to stay home and just sleep in. We are cleaning the apartment heavily. It is super nasty, to be honest, but I wanted to give you a little Asian supermarket haul. So I got some fish sauce because we've been out for a long time. Some new miso because we're also out. And I'm trying this one in a box instead. We used to have a bag, a plastic bag, and it kind of got a little bit messy. So now we're trying a box. Kimchi and leek dumplings sounds amazing. Or is it only kimchi? Oh, these are only kimchi dumplings to have in the freezer. Sesame oil, kimchi, but I really want to try and make my own kimchi one day. But for now, it's store-bought. And then I got some beverages. This is peach tea, it seems like. Yeah, oolong tea with peach flavor. And then I have never tried bubble tea on a can, so I thought, why not? So this is tapioca bubble tea and its original flavor. I love bubble tea. But now we will clean the apartment and then I hope I can go for a run. And that's really it for our afternoon. So let's get cleaning, guys. It's dinner time. We didn't quite finish the cleaning today, so we will continue tomorrow. Then Jonas went to go to the gym and I went for a run. Just came out the shower and now we're making dinner. I am meeting my friends in an hour for a glass of wine, so I'm actually a bit in a hurry to make dinner, eat dinner and get ready and head out. So I think, yeah, we just need to get started. So my plan is to make a kale salad with a bunch of veggies. We have so many veggies in the fridge that we just need to use. And then we also have some chicken mince, so I can't figure out if I should make meatballs, but I also just want to put it all in a pan and just with a bunch of spices. And then we also have some feta that I think could be really nice in there. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But either way, let's make dinner. seat. I made dinner and completely lost track of time. Very good. I added kale that I massaged in avocado, lemon juice, salt, sweet potatoes, cucumber, beetroot, tomatoes, minced chicken with like rosemary, feta, and a honey mustard dressing. It turned out really good, but I am so busy. No, I'm so late, I'm so behind. I need to be there in 20 minutes. So I have like 5 minutes to get ready, and I don't know if I'm feeling this look, but I mean, we're just meeting for wine and it's my best friend, so we don't need to be all that dressy. But you know, it's nice to dress a bit up whenever you do go out. I never go out anymore. I used to go out a ton. I have really been in my party girl era when I was in my early 20s. I think most people who knew me back then and not now would be shocked about how I am today. I was a 20-year-old mess, but I was really having a lot of fun. But I don't go out anymore. I really don't want to. It's very rare that I feel like I could need a good girls' night out. I don't like clubbing that much more, but I do really love to dance. I just don't like the hierarchy of clubbing that I think, especially here in Copenhagen, is a thing if you go out to like the clubs. So if somebody out there knows a really nice place where you can dance, but it's not that hierarchy, hit me up because I could use a good dance night out. I am just yapping. I have no purpose with this conversation other than to catch you guys up. We're going to a bar called Lidkøb, I don't know. And I have never been there before. It's been around for many years, so it's actually not okay that I haven't been there. But I'm meeting up with my two best friends. We have been friends since gymnasial. So you're around 16 to 20 when you attend gymnasial. It's a 3-year course. I know these two girls from gymnasial, and in our study program we were to go to San Diego for 3 years, and that's where we became really great friends. I was roommate with one of them, and the other one was in my class here in Denmark, and we were like 6 classes merged together to one class, and that was like the San Diego team. So we just became really close while we were away, and then we've been close ever since. We just threw our 10th year friendship anniversary in September. I really think it's important to have close friends and also tend to your friends when you get a relationship. I was not always the best to it, but I think I've learned with the years to really prioritize friendships and also remember to check in. Sometimes I have lost friends throughout the years, and it really took a toll on me to lose friendships because I felt like it was a failure. Like I failed if I lost someone as a friend, but it's really just part of life and it's part of growing up, and it's completely okay to lose people in your life. Not because they're bad people or you're a bad person, but just because you're growing in separate ways. You can still have some great years together and look back at them, be reminded of a really great time in your life, but still not be friends with them anymore or have the need to be friends with them. I have friends that I have such great memories with, but I don't have the need to rekindle because I know we just grew in different ways. But with that said, I really do value having these two girls been with me for the past 10 years. And also, one of them, we didn't talk for 2 years. So not saying that just because you kind of grow apart from each other, you can't grow together again. I need to eat my dinner and then I need to get out because I have to meet them in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm ready to head out. This light is awful. Wearing my mom made it shirt, sunflower pants, shoes, some cute heels I thrifted, the horse bag, and I need to Pernille Corydon jewelry. Now let's head out. Okay, dream scenario. You come home from spending your night with your girlfriends having cocktails, and your partner, or in my case my husband, baked cinnamon rolls. I couldn't be happier. Skal vi prøve dem, skat? Er de klar? They smell amazing. Jeg skifter bare lige til pyjamas, så kan vi få dem. Hihi. Skal vi have sådan nogle midterpieces? Good coffee. Good morning, friends. It's Sunday and I'm not feeling hungover. I have become such a lightweight in my late 20s. I feel like I'm in my late 20s. I'm almost 27, so that's late 20s, right? I don't know. Either way, I'm such a lightweight, but I didn't wake up hungover, which I actually thought I would. But maybe it also was because I ate cinnamon rolls yesterday. We actually ended up eating all of them, just Jonas and I. But they were so good. Insane. If you're interested in the recipe, I can share it. It's a TikTok recipe Jonas found, but they were insane. And like the cinnamon Philadelphia cream cheese cream. Oh, so good. I had a really lovely evening with my friends last night. We were going to Lidköp, which I told you about, but there were actually no space for us, so decided to just find something else. And then we went to this place called Bjørns that I have never been to before, but I have been biking past it many times before, so I knew about it. It was a really cool place, actually. They had great cocktails for a really great price. I think they were like 95 Danish kroner for a drink, which in Denmark is really, or in Copenhagen at least, is really cheap for a cocktail. And wine was 50 kroner per glass. And I got a Scandinavian Rocks, which was this cocktail with cucumber and elderflower. And that was really good. And my friend got one called Frank's Ocean, which was this mango vanilla cocktail. And then she got like something called Shirley, I can't remember the full name of it, which looked insane. I was so envious of that one. And I got a Paloma. I love Palomas, so that was okay. It's Sunday and we are just gonna have a cozy day at home. It's actually really windy. I wanted to go for a walk, but maybe we can still do that. Regardless, I am first off taking a shower because I am smelly. And I got this peeling PHA mask the other day, which I have been wanting to try. It has a really funny texture. It's like gel. I've never seen anything like this. We also need to finish our cleaning. We just need to vacuum the rest of the apartment and mop the floors. And then I need to order groceries for the week ahead. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then I think we'll just watch series on the couch and relax before we have a new week ahead of us. We're gonna make my rye bread granola. I'm gonna try and make it. I don't feel completely comfortable in the recipe yet because I keep burning it, as I've been telling you guys about. But I think with trying the granola at Alice, I will try and add some more honey, which I have not been adding as much as the previous times I've been making it. And then I think I'll also ditch water completely. You know, I use water in my regular granolas, but it just keeps burning and I think it's too wet when I put the mixture in the oven. The recipe is actually pretty simple. You only need 5 ingredients. Rye bread, of course, honey, miso, salt. And then I'm gonna add some hazelnut slices. You can also add pistachios. I actually do have pistachios. Maybe that would also be really nice. Maybe we'll also add pistachios. But add whatever you like. You can also add fruit, maybe if you like that, some dried fruits. Let's get to it. While the miso and honey are on the stove melting and just getting really nice and delicious, I am gonna break the rye bread into smaller pieces. You can also use a knife and cut it into smaller pieces, but I really like the kind of organic form it gets when you just breaks it into smaller pieces yourself. Kind of just keep in mind that it is nice to have some pieces that are a bit larger to create this crunchy texture. Then also it will break more apart once you pour over the honey mustard. Once you pour over the honey miso mixture. So this I'll just do with all the rye bread I want to use. I think I'm just gonna make half a loaf this time around and then see how it gets. Because so far it's been a different outcome each time. Once you're finished breaking the rye bread into smaller pieces, you pour over the miso honey mixture. The mixture of rye bread should be wet and a little bit soaked in the honey mixture. And finally, you add the fruits, nuts, and seeds that you want to add to the mixture before transferring to a baking sheet. Make sure you spread out the mixture as evenly flat as possible so it will dry out and caramelize in the oven. I just transferred it to the oven and it will be in there for around 30 to 40 minutes. If it's more wet when I take it out, I'll just leave it in for a few more minutes, but keep an eye on it and make sure to turn the edges inwards a couple times because it gets more burnt in the edges than in the middle, at least in my oven. And yeah, then the granola is ready. The granola is out of the oven and it looks stunning, way less burned than my other versions, so it definitely helps adding more honey. I let it cool on the tray for a while, and when I took it out, it was kind of still soft, but it dries more crunchy. I'm just chewing. I reckon it's definitely not for everyone, but I think it tastes great, and I really like the taste of rye bread and miso. It has very much umami flavor, so if you're not really into that for your breakfast, I don't think this is for you, but you can kind of add more honey if you don't like it too salty. Oh, you need salt. Completely forgot about that. Just very roughly and lightly add some flaky sea salt if you're into more salt. That was my rye bread miso granola recipe. Now I will transfer it to an airtight container because it's completely dry and enjoy it throughout the week.